some people that there's people that are your friends. Just friend means something different out here. I'm in Portland on the street. Walgreens is 2 blocks from here. I'm from near Walgreens. I'm near Walgreens and I'm near Safeway. No, it's not blood. They're just dots. They're just dots. So like. They're just circles, you know, like for freckles. That was last night. My makeup's come off. I think so. Let me look real quick. I can't look on this one. This one's like broken. It's not my phone. It should be the lowest number on 82nd. It should be like a really low number. Why am I in a tent? I'm not even in a tent. I'm in the street. Just the street now. That's where I live. Remember, banning transgender military members was just the start of it. It also has affected people that are veterans. If the military rules are that you can't be in the military if you're trans, then they're not going to have programs for vets that are trans. They're just not. I lost my apartment a long time ago, and not over money. I couldn't get rid of the people squatting in the garage. Let's say the real reason. She selling the building and didn't want to have to pay everybody to move out. I don't understand what people mean by what's going on. But yes, number 3, that's the one. That's the one, number 3. Nikki, you can read it in the freaking Wall Street Journal. The only care you get is the care you already were receiving. Okay? Already. Now, unless you're telling me I should go to their programs, revert back to Patrick, change my name back to Patrick, change my gender back to male. Is that what you're telling me to do? I'm not going to do that. But you have seen me like this. I've been like this for weeks now. I don't know where you think I'm going to find a cold rag. I really don't. You can't even use the bathroom unless you order something at McDonald's. You can't even go into their bathroom. It's locked. Because, Lexus, I would rather die than do that. Set everybody that's trans backwards by accepting that. trans is something that's just easy to go back and forth on. It's not really who we are. It doesn't really keep us from unaliving ourselves, because at any point in time we can just change who we are because it's more comfortable. That's not true. No, from the VA I've been told that they don't know. But when I ask them things like, where am I on the list? They said, well, we've discontinued that. I'm not really being told anything. That's the problem. It's been over a year of not being told anything. It has been over 1 year. Okay, people that are asking about the apartment must not have been on here for a very long time. I went to the VA. There's no help at the VA. There is no help at the VA. Telling me to go to a program as a man is not help. So please don't tell me that that is the help. And everything else takes time. It takes a lot of fucking time. Yeah, that is true. Well, I mean, okay, listen. I have a brain injury. I used to have a caregiver. I used to get help. When I ask everybody, please help me with this. Please help me with this appointment. And it's on me. I know my brain should work, but my brain doesn't work. It just doesn't. It doesn't remember these things at all. I have no recollection of things. I didn't say it was your fault. I just said it was my fault. It's my fault. My brain doesn't work. And in reality, most people want me to fail. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Nothing works. Nothing works. I can't get anybody either here in real life or online to help me to remind me, and my brain won't remember it. It just won't. What family? I don't have family. I don't have family. I'm paying attention, but I just sat down. Like, I can't exactly get up right now. I don't feel like going in public looking like this. There's no way around what? There's no way around. What path am I on? NPC 266. What path? Being clean and sober? You're right. I so am going to use drugs when I get paid on the 1st. I'm sick of being sober. It's so stupid. No, John Gilly, you sick, perverted fuck. I didn't choose any of this. But it makes you feel better about yourself to say, oh, Ronnie King chose to get beat by those cops. That's the kind of person you are, that you think people choose these things. I didn't choose it. But now I am choosing certain things. Right now, yeah, now I am choosing not to become a bitch of Trump. I am choosing to stand up against tyrants. I am choosing to support tyrannicide. I'm paying attention, but it doesn't happen immediately. They're very slow. I didn't leave any treatment program, so please don't make up a lie, Joe. Do not make up a lie. I was there 6 months, the maximum you can get. And both me and the person that sexually assaulted me asked for it to be continued. He got continued, therefore I could not. So, please don't make up stuff. Okay, people, if she ordered from Walgreens, it takes over an hour. It doesn't... How did you try? Who? Try what? Listen, I can't just stand around Walgreens. If I stand there and there's nothing there, the police come, eventually. I don't feel like that. You know, you are, Joe. You absolutely are making stuff up, and you know it. It's a 6-month program. Anyone can do the math, Joe. And people that watched the live saw what happened. I never left it. I finished it to the very end. I went to a program where they accepted people calling me a faggot and threatening my life, and instead of putting me in where I legally belonged, they put me in with a bunch of old perverted men. What do you mean I'm not ready to clean up? I have no idea. Yes, it was through the VA. Okay, you have housing. How much do you make? How much do you make? You realize I don't meet the income requirements. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just look up Portland, VA. Yeah, that's over the amount. No, I make more than $3,500. Thank you so much. I don't keep a lot of it, but what do you mean? What do you see? What do you mean? What do you do? Your benefits? I have 8 kids, 5 of them in university. I have a mortgage, and I have huge expense for moving my family from Vietnam. That's still something I have to pay. You do know that, right? Just do the math. When I had an apartment, that was $2,000. Just right off the bat, $2,000. Okay. Thank you so much. This is my Canadian account. I appreciate the gifts, but I have no way of getting them. Yes, I have an eviction on my record. Nobody will rent to me with an eviction. No, that's not actually more than most. That's actually less than most. The average income is $80,000 a year. It's actually $88,000. So I don't make more than most. Please don't say that. I make less than my civilian counterpart would be making. I would be well above the triple digits right now. But I'm appreciative that I have that, because that means means I'm able to support my kids in university. So why can't you get? Because it's in Canada. I don't have access to it. I don't have my phone. I don't have access to any of that. I didn't say not everyone. You said I make more than most. The average mean income is $88,000. So in order for me to make more than most, I'd have to make more than 51% of the population. If 50%, if the average is 80, then I don't. It doesn't matter. I have a kid. I'm only getting around 4,000 a month. Well, I have 8 kids. I don't know. I usually only get bandages from Walgreens, and I don't need bandages. So I don't know. I agree with that. I agree with you. But all I'm talking about is a very specific hate bill that the president did not have to do. He did not have to include people that never did any physical transitioning. Like, you realize, even if you have no HIPAA protection in the military. If you ever went to the doctor and said, I'm gonna be just like this, a soldier in uniform for the next 20 years, but when I get out, I think I might reconsider my gender. You get kicked out right then and there. I would have been kicked out had I known what trans was. It's not just affecting people that have had gender affirming surgery or changed their name or changed their gender. No, it affects anybody that has gender dysphoria. Anybody. That's what's so messed up. And just read what the VA has said. Like, this is... If I'm making it up, so are all the newspapers and all the news. And it may seem like something small to you. Okay. You love your... Think of something... I don't know. Anyone religious? Would you deny Jesus to go to treatment? for any type of disorder? Would you? Just seriously, would you? Oh, the tiny homes here? Oh, I'm not going into that racket. What makes no sense? It's a strong belief. It's a strong belief you have is a part of you. Correct? I was just trying to pick something that I know some people have a strong belief about. What should be up to individuals? I don't understand that answer. I agree. We definitely do. You serve for our country? Yes. Yeah, I'm on the street now. I got evicted for not cleaning the bus station and not being able to get squatters out of my garage. Huh? You would seriously deny Jesus and burn in hell, Tanya? Wow. Listen, I can't even get treatment for borderline personality disorder, so I mean that's kind of a moot point. I'm still trying. Can you go to that truck? No, they don't have it today. I'm ready. I have wheels. How do we get started? I have no idea how we get started. Hey, I don't know how we get started. Well, for one, the one thing I can do is resist. I can stay existing, and that's the only form of resistance I have right now. Because it hasn't reached the point of violence, and in all reality, we wouldn't stand a chance, like my community, because we're so small. So everything is got to be completely non-violent, renouncing any form of violence by doing things like, so no, if Jesus chose. What do you mean no, if Jesus chose treatment for disorders? So all I can do is say, no, this is who I am. I'm not going to lie and pretend to be someone I'm not, because we have a stupid law, a stupid rule. You do not want help. No. Oh, so it's a what's a handout? Tell me what's a handout? Because this is what you're saying. You're saying that veterans of the United States of America should capitulate whenever there is a rule or law that is unjust, despite them being veterans, the very people that will not capitulate to injustice or something that's wrong. It makes no sense. Like how are my kids gonna help? Like they're like teenagers or young 20s. Like, they can't do anything. Okay, you live off of 600, Tracy, so how do you have housing without having like a housing voucher? How do you eat without having food stamps? Because you really do it off just 600. I mean, I could do it off just 600 too, but I have a feeling you get more than 600. You truly only have 600 in value. What's methane? Methamphetamines? I didn't like methamphetamines. I like cocaine, but they don't have that out here. Listen, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'll tell you what I do and don't do. I don't know about Walgreens. Like, I don't know, like, I can't go there looking like this. Like, I gotta go wash off my face or something. The person that said they live off of only $600. Oh, hi, I can't help it. What do you mean? But you don't, what don't I want? Tell me what I don't want. Don't want. What help did I say I don't want? Can you believe me? Did you see how terrible I looked? This is just me having a rough night, walking the streets. What help did I not want? Remember, I don't get everybody's messages. A lot of you think I'm seeing it, and I'm not. That's how everybody works. Nobody takes anything that's not on their terms. And if some people's terms is compromise, I compromise on a lot of things. Some people's terms are to do whatever someone asks of them. So what you just said is true for absolutely everybody. Nobody does anything unless it's on their terms. That literally made no sense to me. It is true. Wait. Deal with the rules? No, listen. I'm not some yellow belly bootlicker. So you're telling me, had, let's say, the Soviets invaded the US and they were occupying you and they gave you new rules, you'd follow it? You would follow it. If all of a sudden you sound, let's say it was Joe Biden. Let's say Joe Biden put martial law down and didn't have elections. Would you obey that? We are not bound or obligated to follow an unjust or illegal rule. Even in the military we were taught that. And I am not going to capitulate, once again, to an illegal order. Fuck that. I'm not in Canada. This is my backup account. Americans have a long history of escaping to Canada from the tyranny in the US. Ever since John MacDonald in 1867, with the Confederation, started an all-new Dominion, the Dominion of Canada, until 1929, with the Bill of Westminster gave them independence, and not until 1981 when they had their very own constitution. Well, what they did is illegal. They put a law up there for someone that has already received care. Sorry you fought for the country. You should not then take away a benefit. You can be hung for following us at Nuremberg. What if Trump passed an order saying everybody that was black couldn't get treatment anymore? You do realize it's not much different. This is about a minority. It's about a minority in the VA. I'm not talking about the military part. I agree partially with banning certain people. What I'm against is the veterans being affected. I joined in '96. I retired in 2014. I had some breaks in service, and about half the years were National Guard. What's the shooting marks? What's that? What shooting marks? What shooting marks do I have? I don't have shooting marks. God, you're ridiculous. If I was shooting, there's no way in hell I would have recovered from MRSA infection without antibiotics. I would have kept getting the infection over and over and over. Pretty much healed. Listen, everybody on the street has MRSA. Everybody. Along with 42% of the world. It becomes contagious when it enters your bloodstream. Through shaving is the most common. Ask people out here who's had a MRSA infection. Where'd you get it? Hospital or shaving, I'm guessing, right? Why are there so many? Wait, are there so many what? I can't see what you. I can't see what you. I can't see what you. What you're really asking of me is, how on earth would any treatment help me if I'm going there lying? How would that be? Why would it only be $10,000? It'd be far more than that. You have to remember, their hot water tank blew up and they did not fix it. They allowed it to just go everywhere until the ceiling fell in. They claimed the insurance. I say that'd be more like $60,000 or $70,000. That's why I had Dobby record everything. Ask Dobby about it. If you don't trust me, maybe you'll trust him. The thing was, I didn't do any damages. I left the date I had to leave. The police came. They marked. I was not there. That's on them for waiting a month. Any damages that happened by the squatters that's not on me. Let me see if I can do anything on this crappy phone. I don't know if I can't. This phone is so cracked, I can't barely even do it. Let me see. See that person. I'm absolutely gonna blame. No, I'm not gonna take accountability for something I didn't do. Why is this all about like hating towards me? You know, if somebody invaded your home and then shot up your wall in a home invasion, and I'm like, take responsibility for having more than the robbers. You had more than them. You should have let them take until you were equal. That's called socialism. Why didn't you let them do that? It's your fault you got bullets in your halls. That's what you're saying to me. If you watched the last couple days I was there, the doors got put up, things got painted, and the floors got swept. I just couldn't remove certain furniture. That's it. I really think they wanted the people to like burn it down or something. You can ask the sheriff's department. I kept calling them to have them come. Take the 2,000. No, I have to take that 2,000 and put it towards paying double payments on my mortgage. Remember, I went 3 months not receiving my full pension. So in order to keep my home, so I have a place to go to, I can't do things like that. And let's see, how long would $2,000 would get me? $800 a week. It would get me 3 weeks. But why? Like, I'm not complaining about where I'm staying. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just hungry. I'm getting burned. And people keep stealing from me. But I wouldn't be able to just sit indoors all day. I still have to go out and work. I'm under an impossible fucking requirement. I'm staying in a tent on the side of the road that someone lit on fire last night. It's got fucking holes in it now. There's Walgreens. And you can sit at the bus stop and not get in trouble. Pinky, that's still work, isn't it? I need to make enough money to get a phone. I need to make enough money to pay my bills. No, I didn't relapse. I mean, I don't know, when's the last time you watched? Because it depends on how long it's been. What's Bedford? Hello, my daughter. No, it's not easy. I'm not recording anything. I'm going live on an old Samsung. Can't you see the difference between how it normally looks? And this isn't even my phone. I'm from Montreal. Montreal, c'est toi, ma fille. Yes, I've been homeless for almost a month. I have 8% battery. How did I become homeless? I got evicted because I didn't clean the bus stop, which I didn't think was my responsibility. I couldn't evict the people in my garage. What are you getting? I hope they do too, but they keep getting worse. Getting worse. And on top, like, I did not realize how many people still have this underlying hidden hate towards people that are queer. Like, telling me I don't want help. I haven't had my car since last year. Did I take all my beautiful wigs? They were stolen from me. How did you get evicted by not doing a bus station? Go read the court transcripts. I have no idea how the judge thought that was my responsibility. Dobby's got... Listen, you get to see what my life looks like, and you just assume everyone else's is doing great. I told you, I can't speak for Dobby. Oh, thank you, Cheesy 415. I just find it really messed up that people think I should change and lie. Like, you're asking me to lie. Ginger, I don't have it to rent a room right now. And I'm trying to get housing. I'm trying, but it doesn't happen overnight. Chrissy, why do you say that? You know that's a lie. But if that your profile picture looks anything like you, I can see why you think that way. The only thing you don't have is a penis, and then you would be absolute privilege. Women do not get treated equally. I get that, but if that picture looks anything like you, you still have quite a bit of privilege on you. It's easy for people like you. Wait, you're done? Teal, what did I say that's not true? You know that's true? Who in here disagrees with that? That a Caucasian, good-looking, blonde woman is just below the pinnacle of privilege in this country. Not at it, they're below it, unfortunately. I'm not agreeing with it, it's just how it is. I don't get DMs. I've told people this over and over. Hey Shelly, I'm sorry, I don't get DMs. They're asking me to go into a program pretending to be a man with a different name. My name is legally different. You do get that, right? Oh, okay. My gender is legally different now. Do good, Multnomah, we help it. Do good, Multnomah. Oh, Shelly, it's you. Hey, Shelly. I didn't recognize who it was. My same problem is I'm not upset with where I'm living so much as I'm upset with pretend, Momo Queen. What do you mean by pretend? Do you not okay, I'm gonna be very nice about this. There's a difference between sex. Christopher, you don't care about veterans? Well, okay, you're anti-American. I'm not in Canada at the moment. This is where I talk to my Canadian viewers. Or when I'm escaping my American account that I can't get into. But Montreal, Sept-Trois-Mobile, West Island, Point Claire. This is where I was. Anyways. The service I need is for borderline personality disorder. That's what I really need. I'm trying to pay down my mortgage to get it out of, what's it called? Foreclosure. And no, I'm not drinking. I haven't drinking in over 2 years. Thank you, Mama Donna. Yes, I'm homeless. But listen, I'm homeless temporarily. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't get any of my mail. I don't know what my landlord did, so I'm not getting my driver's license anytime soon. What's my other barrier? Oh, I need the driver's license so I can fly. Because my condo's in foreclosure in Hawaii. I'm in Portland. I walked. Remember, I don't get messages sometimes if it has to do with like promoting certain things. So I see people. If I get a regular state ID, I lose my driver's license. You get that, right? I lose my driver's license. I would have to take the test all over again. And I would never get it if I did that. Because, Cindy, yes, that is correct, Cynthia. I do this all for attention. And that is what anybody that's on social media is doing. If you are telling me that you don't do anything you do on social media for attention, then why on earth would you do it? If you talk to somebody, you are doing that to get their attention, to understand what you're saying. As humans, we all do the things we do with others for some sort of attention. Well, social media can be a distraction, and in other ways, it can be used positively. I totally agree. In some respects, it's negative. If you are selling people demon souls, I don't know how positive that is. You are making people aware of what this new trans ban is actually doing, because you know what, they show. Last time I did GoFundMe, the haters just kept reporting me, and all the money got taken. I didn't get a penny, except for the people that then gave me back what they had sent to GoFundMe. There's got to be someone in here. No, I don't get $4,000 pension. Let's not make shit up. The total pay that comes out is $3,200, and of that money, I get $1,200 of it. Let me see. No, I get $2,200, which is just enough to pay my mortgage. Just double. And once I pay it for 3 more months, I can go live in my condo and just pay the $819 mortgage and then the $800 homeowners. So $1,600. Veteran help with it? What do you mean can't veteran help with help? Hey, Boxhead. I am old enough to be a grandpa. That's totally accurate, but I'm not a grandpa, and you probably don't understand. It's not nice to misgender, but you're probably a kid. No, yeah, I think he pretty much, he didn't survive something and didn't pay the last few months. I didn't know that. So yeah, he's no longer with us. Not insurance, homeowners, like the Homeowners Association. Yeah, they are. No, I didn't. I said I'm old enough to be a grandpa. That's not misgendering me. I'm old enough. That's not a misgendering. I just said my age fit it. Learn the English language. Oh shit, my phone died. Fuck, my phone died. My phone fucking died. No fucking way to... Yeah, that fucking...